Big ramp. Ramp. 1 second, real quick. I know you're a busy man, but before you enter the building, can we discuss the elephant in the room?
See, bro, first off, I lost 40 pounds off the new diet, and I lost weight. So don't call me an elephant no more, Archie.
No, what I'm saying is the people are saying Big Ramp Enterprises and you specifically
Me.
are losing control of Big Ramp Enterprises.
Do I look like I lost control? Big Ramp Enterprises is the best as we ever been. I know everybody like to say they're okay. I heard the Pillar. I heard the Bobblehead Pillar said they was okay. I heard the Killjoys said it was okay. But none of them are really okay. The only people that are okay is the BRE because we are the absolute best.
Question.
Okay,
Hunter Law.
Okay.
We haven't seen Hunter Law since his suspension from putting hands on Brett Ian Landry at Super Bowl. Is Hunter Law okay? He makes his return at VHS to defend the movement champion. We haven't seen him. Is he in ring shape? Is he still part of BRE? What's going on?
First off, Hunter Law is always a part of BRE. I sent him out on the Movers and Shakers tour to make some money while Brett had him being suspended, being a little idiot like he is, because it's Brett B-I-L, Brett Ian Landry. The Ian stands for idiot, okay? So understand what's going on when I tell y'all this. Either y'all with BRE or y'all just watch us win.
One more thing, ramp. Tonight, Purple Haze has a match against Izzy James, who just had one of the best matches of the year against Steve Anthony. Is this the point where BRE gets back on track?
First off, BRE ain't never been off track. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. Like, when we got suspended by Brett Landry, we was #1 in the power rankings. We never lost. So why we got to get back on track? They got to get back on track with us, Archie. Hey, I like your music too. Give me a call.
Big Ramp Enterprises, Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed. Let's go to the ring.
Hey, and you know another thing? Steve Annie, look, Gil is going to beat you down tonight. Oh, you thought I forgot.
Soul of Pro Wrestling 225, Corey Constantine. Somebody help me off this thing.
Welcome in to Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed. I'm Spencer Hunt alongside Landon Corbin, and we are coming at you with part 1 of Honor and Pride from the East Park Rec Center in Houma, Louisiana.
And we've got a hell of a show for you tonight. Big Ramp Enterprises back in the building, and we are kicking things off with Purple Haze versus the Guttersnake, Izzy James, right here at Honor and Pride.
Also on tonight's episode of Unleashed, Michael White returns to Houma, Louisiana to compete for the first time in over 5 years as he goes one-on-one with Jasyn Robinson.
But make sure you stick around to the end because tonight we will put pen to paper. It's one of the most highly anticipated rematches in Pro Wrestling 225 history. It all gets official tonight. Christian Blake, the challenger, will face Vladimir Koloff for the heavyweight title. This is going to be explosive, Spencer.
That's right. These two men will be in the ring at the same time as they struggle for control of the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. But as we've seen in recent months in Pro Wrestling 225, we also have several factions that are grappling for control of the rest of Pro Wrestling 225. And we want to take you now to what our faction power rankings look like coming out of Power Up.
As we see right here, the last time we were in Houma at Power Up, it was the Killjoys capturing Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Gold, and that is what secured them the #1 spot in our faction power rankings. But let's take a look at the changes since 225 Mania. As you can see, the new #1 spot, thanks to Braxton Hunter regaining the SEC championship, the Pillar back on top. But maybe even more surprisingly, we see rising all the way from the bottom of our rankings, Nasty Co affiliates, making it all the way to the #2 spot as Property of Self secured the tag team championship, Spencer.
How will honor and pride shape these power rankings as Pro Wrestling 225 moves into the summer? And before we get into the action tonight, let's hear from our new #1 team atop the power rankings, the Pillar, when we were able to catch up with them after 225 Mania.
It's still now 2-time. You already know how we do. What are we looking at? 2-time? 2-time. And 2-time? And still 2-time. And 2-time, but nothing. Look, that's fine. Look, I was dealing with an injury. Everything's fine. Everything's good. The Pillar is once again the golden standard. Pillar's fine. Everything's going to work out for us in the future. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're getting back on track. It just sucks, you know? Just like not having anything here. You've got there. Jason's off doing his thing. Like it just sucks, you know? I understand.
Yeah. Your time's gonna come, Alex. Have you fed the chicken today? Maybe he needs to feed his chicken.
Feed it. Chicken gotta have that protein to get it big and strong. Look, you know, you're right.
Come on, feed the chicken.
My third time.
Here, feed the chicken. These chickens are starving.
His time is coming. You don't see it. It's not my belt. His time is coming. It's my belt.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
It's not my belt. Alex!
Are you ready for your first match tonight?
Landon, we know that tonight is all about honor and pride. But if you ask BRE, tonight is all about Big Ramp Enterprises.
Big Ramp Enterprises in the house. Purple Haze looking to kick things off here for BRE in a huge way against a first-time opponent, I believe, in Izzy James. It's going to be an absolutely electric match, Spencer.
Well, that's just it. Big Ramp Enterprises is still jockeying for positions, right, amongst our factions here in Pro Wrestling 225. And if tonight truly is going to be all about BRE, they have a massive mountain to climb. Obviously, with Purple Haze and Izzy James coming up right now, but also Gil Gracie and Steve Anthony later on in Honor and Pride. So an unbelievable test of BRE. But I have to say, I think the 225 family is the winner already, because these matches are first-time matchups in 225, and they're going to be terrific.
Absolutely. We've got more fireworks than a divorced dad on 4th of July.
That's a lot of fireworks.
Purple Haze, of course, former Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, up against a man who we saw in this very building take on Steve Anthony in just an absolutely incredible first showing in 225.
representing the best in Texas. The Guttersnake is back in Louisiana and back in Pro Wrestling 225. You said it. That match with Steve Anthony was a match of the year candidate, right? And a show of respect at the end of that match between those two has to get you excited for what Izzy James is going to bring in the ring tonight against Purple Haze.
Guttersnake, Purple Haze, about to tie it up here at Honor and Pride. Tell you what, DJ's gonna have his hands full in there trying to officiate this one. Fans here in Houma, Louisiana, as always, riled up, ready to see this action get started.
Purple Haze taking his time. It's all part of the BRE playbook.
Look, BRE knows how to win. Got to start things off on the right foot. Very important.
Purple Haze, Izzy James, here at Honor and Pride.
I love the purple camo situation we have going on here with Haze, BRE.
Yeah, here's the thing about Big Ramp Enterprises that I think Purple Haze is a great example. That is a group that we have seen over the last year or two here at Pro Wrestling 225 mesh so well together.
Haze tried to start things off with a side headlock. Izzy James had it scouted. Breaks that separation. James lasered in now.
Listen, I know we talked about Izzy James being the best in Texas, but he's got a big opponent there at Purple Haze, former heavyweight champion here at Pro Wrestling 225. As a collar and elbow tie-up, these two guys locking up quickly here and up against the ropes. I'm not sure if we're going to get a clean break here. As James is backed up in the corner, Purple Haze will he break? And here comes the chop. James ducks under. Listen, the Guttersnake already, that's like you said, had it scouted.
What an excellent way for the best in Texas to test his mettle.
Well, and we learned so much about Izzy James when he came here for the very first time in Houma, Louisiana. The last thing Izzy James is ever going to be is underprepared.
Blaze turns things around on Izzy James. Got that wrist lock, a little extracurricular going on here. Izzy
and
James.
It cost him.
Doesn't take too kindly to that.
Listen, Guttersnake strikes quickly. Cannot take your eyes off the prize.
Izzy, a very, very cerebral competitor in there. It likes to stay 2 or 3 steps ahead of his opponents. Purple Haze takes the back with a waist lock here. James trying to maneuver, goes behind, takes the back with Haze. No, comes right back around with that side headlock. Haze goes low, pushes off here. James gets the shoulder tackle. Look at this.
Up and over, here goes Haze, the leapfrog, but James was there.
Gets him with that arm drag, here's another one. Purple Haze reeling, goes to the outside to recover.
Well, and I think honestly that's a smart move. BRE asking for a timeout. How many of those is he gonna have?
You give him a 3.5.
Oh.
Last time I checked. James not falling for it. He's going to wait for Purple Haze to get back into the ring. He's taking his time here. Referee up to 5, it seems. Still in his timeout there.
Well, he's only got 10 seconds. He better be careful.
He's trying not to get frustrated here. Okay, here we go. And just broke.
Well, this is, again, I hate to give credit to Big Ramp, but credit where it's due. I mean, this is exactly how to get James off of his game, but wait!
What he did!
James doesn't want to wait any longer.
Ducking through the traffic.
The chase is on. Ducks under the clothesline. Here he comes.
Look at this! Absolutely incredible diving crossbody.
No.
Crossbody right into that lateral press. Just about stole this one from Big Ramp Enterprises. Izzy James is on fire in there.
Going to the top. What's he got in mind? What? Hayes just pulled down the official.
He's got a little crick in his back here. trying to get the official look at
Oh, Landon, give me a break. He was faking the whole time, and Ramp just knocked James off the top turnbuckle.
Punt right to the chest there.
And just like that, this match has completely shifted into the hands of BRE.
James gonna have to find a way to pick up the pace now. Big Ramp's got him right where he wants him. One play after another from the playbook of Big Ramp.
Well, what does Izzy James need to do to combat this almost 2-on-1 situation?
First step is get out of that corner. Off the ropes. Pick up this pace a little. Get it!
Oh! Did you see the elevation? And a kick out at 2. But Purple Haze showing us why he's a former heavyweight champion here in Pro Wrestling 225.
Absolutely, no pushover. He finds a way to get back on top, and it's going to be tough to take that away from him. Izzy James is going to have to look for another window of opportunity here. Tries to turn things around. Let's see if he can keep control.
Good start, big chop. And there's another.
Haze turns things around now.
Oh, man.
Just about takes Izzy off his feet with that one.
James goes up, but
Scouted. Beautiful spinning back elbow from Purple Haze. He takes his time going for the cover. Hooks the leg, only a 2.
adding insult to injury. And we'll never know, but that might have been the half second he needed to get the pinfall there.
No matter, Haze got this grapevine in here, right across the midsection of Izzy James. You see the size of those thighs, got a ton of power. That's what Purple Haze brings to the table.
Right, he's got that length. He absolutely does. And look at this. He's got the smarts too. Turns James over on his shoulder and nearly got the win there.
He's trying to find a way to break free, trying to unhook those ankles. He's got it there. Can he power out? He does. Oh! Twists out of it here. Uses that wrist to drive Purple Haze up and now catches his breath.
Off the ropes. Oh, but runs right into a textbook drop kick from Haze. Cover and a kick out at 2.
Man, Haze lightning quick with that drop kick. Izzy James didn't see it coming. Purple Haze can be a very dangerous competitor in there.
Off the ropes. Haze catches him though. Going for a suplex here perhaps. Oh, and drops him right on that top rope. And we know he's already having a hard time breathing. That can't help.
This is going to be even worse. Purple Haze with the leg drop right across the back of Izzy James.
That might do it. Cover on James. And at the last second.
Izzy James still in this thing.
What a matchup though here in Honor and Pride. James trying to will his way back into it as Haze just again showing disrespect.
Well, you know, BRE clearly looking for the momentum here at Honor and Pride with a big win over Izzy James. That certainly would play well for this faction. And it looks like the confidence of Purple Haze has not wavered since the bell rang. He's been in this thing from the start.
James though working back to a vertical base. Haze big clubbing strike. James lands on his feet. Haze doesn't. Oh! Oh, a nasty, nasty landing. James onto Haze there.
Almost can't tell who got the worst of that exchange.
Well, I mean, that's what we know about Izzy James. That offense is lightning quick.
And willing to put his body in harm's way to deal just as much damage to his opponent. Now, James feeding off the fans here in Houma.
Could very well be the separation that Izzy James needed to get back into this thing. James to his feet. Haze out of the ankle though. Watch it. No, Haze
Gets
catches
caught.
it.
James pushes off Haze here. Going back. James turns things around. Spear right in the corner. European uppercut.
Going for the seek and destroy.
There it is. Got him up. Izzy James can have him here.
For the win. No, I cannot believe Purple Haze just kicked out.
Izzy James can't believe it. What more can Izzy James put together to potentially put away Purple Haze?
Stick to his guns here. Not get frustrated over the kick out. Oh yeah, it looks like he's ready.
Well, up another one. It's the Guttersnake. Here we go.
The rope.
Snake bite. Haze ducks under. He's got him where he wants him. The underhook. Tiger bomb, absolutely beautiful. Grabs him up, and that one's as good as what?
No, it's a 2.
What?
It's a 2.
Izzy James kicks out.
What a match. First time ever Purple Haze and Izzy James, and they're making it count.
Living up to all expectations. And Big Ramp looks like he might be sweating this thing at this point.
Purple Haze signaling that the end may be near.
Oh, moisturizer, sorry, not sweat. Now, at this point in the matchup, Purple Haze starting to show some signs of frustration. Time to pull out the big guns here. What's Purple Haze got in mind?
Superplex here. James hanging on though.
Gonna fight back. Dangerous territory here for Haze. If James can fight out of this, he's in good shape.
Oh, he's biting him. Whatever he needs to do.
Hey, it worked. Keep your eyes. Izzy James. Missile drop kick. Beautiful. Could be it right here. No, Haze gets his shoulder up.
But wait, James sticking with it.
Wasting no time. Here we go. The sharpshooter here.
He's got it.
Got him right in the
Sharpshooter on
center of the
Haze.
ring.
But what the hell is Big Ramp doing? Purple Haze just tapped out. Purple Haze is tapping.
Not tapping out, and the ref doesn't see it.
This is getting absolutely ridiculous, Landon.
James has got his hands on Big Ramp.
Hit him. Come on, James. It's the only way to make this thing fair.
James gonna get him though. Purple Haze turns things around. Haze rolls
Rolls
things
him up.
And look at that. Purple Haze steals one from Izzy James.
Izzy James had Purple Haze in the sharpshooter. The man tapped out, but Big Ramp scores the win for BRE.
What you got, Ramp? Big Ramp's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. And I would have to say this may not be the last time we see some of Big Ramp's playbook here tonight.
Well, we talked about it at the jump, right? Tonight was a big, big night for BRE, and they have kicked it off in a huge way. Purple Haze defeats Izzy James at Honor and Pride. What a matchup, or what a statement by Big Ramp Enterprises. My feelings, exactly.
Did he just take a bow?
This is the first time Michael White has competed in Houma in 5 years. landed. And I got to be really honest, I don't think Houma missed him very much.
This guy wouldn't know honor if it stood up and saluted him.
And just the most disrespectful, right? Just the single finger salute to Houma, Louisiana, the whole time since he's been out here.
Look, Houma showed up, that's for sure. They all showed up to watch Michael White get his teeth kicked in by Jasyn Robinsyn here tonight. Look, he's even giving George Strong the finger. Like, got a big head, got his win at Super Bowl that he always does, one way or another. I guess we gotta call this Michael White looking to ride the momentum into the rest of 2025.
Sound excited about that.
Here we go. Jasyn Robinsyn back here in Houma, Louisiana. He's competed here at the East Park Rec Center before, and he's ready to tie it up once again here in Pro Wrestling 225.
That's right, Jasyn Robinsyn, only one prior match here in Pro Wrestling 225, but imagine the impact if he beats Michael White here in Houma tonight. And let me ask you this, for Jasyn Robinsyn then, what is the Francis Scott key to victory?
Key to victory against Michael White?
The Francis Scott key, I'll get it, because he wrote the straight.
Good work.
Thank you.
Good work, I appreciate it.
What is that key to victory?
Honor and pride here tonight. Just don't let Mike outsmart you. Do not let him get in your head. Stay focused.
Yeah, we've seen it when Michael White was up against Christian Blake. When Christian Blake popped him one good time, all of a sudden, White, the fun and games were over. And there's that single finger salute again. Oh, but Jasyn Robinsyn,
there you go.
To turn it on him.
Exactly what he needs to do. He cannot let White get under his skin. Michael White.
Overconfident.
A broken ditch and he can't do anything about it. It's stuck that way.
It's not, what are you talking about?
Jasyn Robinsyn came ready to play. He's game.
Michael White is milking this thing for as much as it's worth.
Yeah, well, are you surprised? Here we go. Michael White set back here for a wrestling match. There we go, collar and elbow tie up. Ooh! Wow!
And the crowd, I mean, that's the way to silence.
I mean, say what you will. That was a fairly impressive takedown here by Michael White.
It's all right, Jasyn Robinsyn, his head still in the game. See if he can capture it a second time. Okay, well, okay, 0 for 2, and that's all right, White very proud of himself. It was a couple of arm drags.
Michael White's feeling it. It's been a long time for Michael White.
That's true. You have to wonder where he's hiding the chloroform.
Yeah, well, I don't want to
roll up. Kick out by Robinsyn. I mean, this is
right back to it. This is the game. This is the game that Michael White plays. He doesn't see it as wasting time at all. Every single second, he is inching his way inside the brain of Jasyn Robinsyn like an earworm right now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's certainly a pest, if nothing else. He's like a damn cockroach that won't die.
Side headlock, a little flex there. Shoulder tackle by Michael White. Jasyn Robinsyn using that quickness up on his feet already, up and over. Very impressive from Robinsyn.
Hey, hip toss.
Very well done.
White is reeling now.
Robinsyn picking up the pace. Here's a drop kick. Michael White spills onto the outside.
Look at that,
And
White.
Robinsyn, keep your eyes on Robinsyn. Still got his eyes locked in on White here.
White receding away from Jasyn Robinsyn, just like his hairline.
White calling for a timeout.
Oh!
He's not going to get it. Suicide dive. Jasyn Robinsyn bringing the fight to Michael White.
Robinsyn up to the top now.
Quickly. He's going to fly. Look at this.
Frog splash, cover. Can he defeat Michael White and Houma? No, a kick out at 2. Maybe more than White bargained for here from Jasyn Robinsyn.
Robinsyn has done a great job of staying in this thing, not letting Michael White get into his head. Exactly what we talked about.
But a rake to the eyes there for Michael White. He can't help himself but to cheat.
There's so much you could do. Well, we thought we were going to see a clean break, but Michael White goes right back in on the attack. What is this? Skipping around. Oh! The full force of that shoulder goes crashing into the sternum of Jasyn Robinsyn.
Now, got him up, big suplex. Robinsyn having a hard time catching his breath.
Oh, the hell?
Gross.
That's a unique cover, to say the least.
We don't know where that mouth's been.
It's dirty, that's for sure.
And now look at this, using his shoe to choke Jasyn Robinsyn while he complains to the referee.
Feigning, arguing, and he's really just trying to do a little bit more damage. There has never been a more despicable figure in professional wrestling than that man
now.
right there. Wait a minute. Robinsyn on the attack quickly. Look at that reverse elbow. Robinsyn trying to get back in this thing. White turns things around, but Robinsyn up to the middle rope, and look at that! Tornado DDT!
And that could do it. The cover of Michael White. Jasyn Robinsyn for the win.
Man, how impressive would that have been?
I think Houma would love to see nothing more.
This place would come unglued.
Robinsyn whips White across. Oh! But it looks like White, I don't know who got the best of that.
That was
there.
a hard collision right here in the center of the ring. Both men perhaps with the same thing in mind. The damage has been done. Who's going to get to their feet first? George Strong's count now up to 6. Michael White stirring. Up comes Jasyn. White, oh, you want another time? Parlay, little parlay here. Okay, hang on now.
Yeah, listen, Michael White was gone a long time. Maybe he learned his lesson.
It very well could be.
And listen, there is respect. He got more out of Jasyn Robinsyn than he expected. And listen, we're going to shake hands. That's nice. That is nice. Oh!
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I can't believe you believed him. Cover. And he's got the ropes.
Suckered him in, distracted the referee, goes low, rolls up Jasyn Robinsyn, and who's surprised? Who's surprised?
He thought he was being a good sport.
Sure.
Michael White just can't help himself. It's in his blood to cheat. It's in his blood to just be absolutely disgusting.
Jasyn Robinsyn clearly embarrassed, not the way he wanted this thing to go down. His return to Houma. Chalk another win up for Michael White in Pro Wrestling 225.
It is almost time for the contract signing between Vladimir Koloff and Christian Blake as they get set for their rematch for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. Our backstage correspondent, Gabby Davis, was able to catch up with our general manager, Brett Ian Landry, a little bit earlier today.
Welcome, Pro Wrestling 225 family. I'm Gabby Davis here in front of Brett Ian Landry's office. We're going to get some answers on Vladimir Koloff's actions at 225 Mania. Hi, Brett.
Oh, Gabby. Hi, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Just one question for you, but real quick. You know, Vladimir Koloff has been begging the 225 family to trust him, but he showed his true colors at 225 Mania when he attacked Christian Blake after their match. Is it a good idea to have these two in the same ring for a contract signing?
It depends on what you mean by a good idea. Vladimir Koloff has never been trustworthy. I personally have never trusted him, and I'm a little disappointed that Christian did. But other than that, Christian did win Super Gold. Despite me trying to prevent him from entering for his own safety, you'd think he would listen to both a friend and a boss. But you know what? He won. And kudos to him. That means he earned Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship match. We'll sign that contract, come hell or high water, in the middle of the ring with Vladimir Koloff tonight. And I, as the general manager and pretty closely related to this situation, will be there to moderate.
Sending it back to you guys.
Louisiana! It's a pleasure to be in this building, and it's a pleasure to get down to business tonight. Tonight, two men will sign a Super Bowl contract to make their championship match official. The heavyweight title will be on the line in July, Denver Springs, and we're going to put it to paper tonight. As the general manager, it is my duty and my responsibility to be here to moderate this contract signing, although it is no secret that I am extremely close to this situation. But I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to do the most professional thing, and I'm going to keep things strictly business. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome out first the winner of the 2025 Super Bowl and the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship, the game changer, Christian Blake.
Listen to the Pro Wrestling 225 family. Christian Blake not only is the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, but he's got the PW225 family behind him. Landon, what mood is he going to be in tonight after the end of 225 Mania?
Look, we've talked about how focused Christian Blake has been over the last 12 months. He's going to be more focused now than ever after what happened at 225 Mania. It's time, Spencer. It's time to put pen to paper. Vladimir Koloff had every single one of us fooled for months. He kept Christian Blake close, became an overboy. But those who don't have friends keep their enemies closer. Gotta tell you, I have no idea how Brett Ian Landry is gonna keep this civil. I mean, you know just as well as I the last time these two were in the same ring.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think Brett Ian Landry has an impossible job in front of him. I don't know that Christian Blake and Vladimir Koloff will be in the ring for more than a second before things get violent. But Brett Ian Landry has to make sure that contract gets signed. Heavyweight championship match. that Christian Blake has earned by becoming the first man to ever win the Super Gold Rumble twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you who I have found by record come this championship match in July will be indeed the longest reigning Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion in our organization's history. Please welcome Vladimir Koloff.
Do you hear that, Spencer? The incumbent, longest reigning heavyweight champion is here.
As of today, it has been 399 days since Vladimir Koloff took the heavyweight championship from Christian Blake. And you talked about the overboys, right? We talked about Koloff and Blake being overboys for one night only at 225 Mania. But Landon, I'm here to tell you that the only thing that is over is gonna be Koloff's championship reign once Christian Blake gets his hands on him at Pro Wrestling 225 Destiny in July.
Looking sharp is our heavyweight champion. See, look, how can you say things aren't going to be civil? He's dressed for the occasion. He's here to sign this paper and make one of the most anticipated matchups in Pro Wrestling 225 history official here tonight.
If there is one thing I could be grateful for, Landon, it's that finally, at least Vladimir Koloff doesn't have to pretend anymore about who he really is. He showed us his true colors at 225 Mania. And yeah, he's got the new suit. He looks, and you can tell, he's as confident as he's ever been. But that's going to be his mistake when he steps into the ring with the game changer.
Look, I may not agree with every single decision Vladimir Koloff has made. I will admit that. But the man is our heavyweight champion just under 400 days. He's achieved nearly every accolade in Pro Wrestling 225 has to offer. Just when you think you know the game, this man changes the rules. That's what makes him so dangerous. That's why he's the heavyweight champion.
Gentlemen, I think I understand better than anyone how personal this issue is, so let's keep it.
Well, that didn't take long.
I mean, technically they don't need the table.
If you were Christian Blake, wouldn't you be ready to go right now? Boy, does this look familiar.
Listen, I have the contract right here. We're gonna end this.
Vladimir Koloff. Chest going on right now, Spencer.
Pro Wrestling 225 family wants him to sign it. I don't think they're going to have to wait very long.
Christian taking a peek over, making sure everything's copacetic.
Well, he's going to make damn sure that he gets what he earned at Destiny.
That's it. Christian Blake's down.
who can play that game.
You better read every line. Here you go.
Tonight's all about honor and pride.
Let's see what Russian Destruction has to say about that.
First of all, tonight is not about honor and pride for your country. It's not about honor and pride for my country. It's about honor and pride for your reigning, defending Pro Wrestling 225. And before I steal your fates, Christian Blade, because you didn't trust me. You never trusted me. These people never trusted me. Look back. A long time ago, you never thought we would be here right now. As long as you're clear that once this ink dries, I will prove once again why Christian Blake is an absolute failure. Because make no mistake about it. What I did last year, at 225 million will pale in comparison to what I do. I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
go. They kept their hands off each other this long.
General Manager Brett and Landry doing the smart thing, getting in between these two. I'm not sure they're going to make it to July, Landon.
Guys, long enough.
The champion strikes first.
Sucker punch right to the face.
Because that's what that guy does. That's all he knows how to do is take cheap shots.
Oh, what? Koloff putting his hands on the general manager.
Oh, and now in our officials.
He's absolutely unhinged.
Brett, watch out. Brett, watch out.
What are you thinking? Oh,
Yes.
sling blade.
Now what are you thinking, champ? Hit it. Hit it. It's your destiny, Christian. No, come on, Brett. Oh. This thing is out of control.
Brady Landry just trying to do his job. How the hell can you control this situation?
Koloff and Blake brawling.
They're gonna kill each other.
Pride. We need help out here. Here comes some of the locker room wrestlers to separate Blake and Koloff.
Good luck.
We need more. Blake taking it to the heavyweight champion.
It's a volatile situation.
And now Koloff. These two men are destined to fight forever.
There can only be one Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. And when these two men finally get their hands on each other, we're gonna find out just who it's gonna be.
It was Vladimir Koloff who thought that no one trusted him. But I think what Vladimir Koloff fails to see is that there is no one more trustworthy than Christian Blake. And you better believe every damn word that comes out of his mouth when he says that he is gonna send a knee to the champion. and regain the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship at